Right, welcome to the channel, guys. Look, you know me, I love horror. You guys love horror, you're here. We tend to talk about horror from time to time. Silent Hill creator has teased the upcoming project with first look concept art. This stuff's amazing. Okay, it's great. And I tell you what, it speaks very similarly to Junji Ito. His concept behind it is very Junji Ito. So I think this is going to be great. Like, I mean, look, he's a pedigree anyway. Silent Hill. Pedigree. Epic. But this stuff is awesome. Really, really awesome. So I thought we'd take a look at it, really. It's dropped, what was it now, 3 days ago? God damn, 3 days ago. So yeah, sorry I'm late on it, but yeah, we've got to take a look at this. This is crazy stuff. So this is an article on IGN. I don't particularly like IGN, but whatever. They've compiled it in a really good format where we can just kind of do a slideshow of all the concept art. Other websites haven't done it, hence this website. So Silent Hill and Gravity Rush creator Kiichiro Toyama was giving fans a glimpse of his new horror action adventure project. And this is Bokeh Game Studio's first game. So interesting, new game studio, brand new game. Let's see what they do. I think this could be really positive stuff. But obviously by way of some never before seen concept art, and it's looking suitably unsettling. And it is, look. Awesome. Now, there's a good interview here, and his sort of thought process behind everything is what's so telling as to why I think this is going to be great, and it's very reminiscent of Junji Ito. It really is. In a promotional interview posted on Bokeh's YouTube channel, Toyama revealed a first clear look at his new studio's upcoming project. The images, which you can view in the gallery below, give fans an insight into what Bokeh's debut title may look like, and how Toyama is returning to his horror roots at the independent developer. Now, one image shows a skeletal insect-like monster erupting from a corpse, while others appear to be inspired by scorpions, squid, and perhaps the cordyceps fungus, which inspired the Last of Us infected enemies. We also see one image of a sword-toting figure, which may hint at the unnamed game's previously announced action-adventure approach. Now, again, let's have a look at this anyway. Just this. Right, this is so very much like a Junji Ito thing, right? It's taking the normal and making it abnormal. It's making you question things around you. You know, is everything what it seems? This is true horror. You know, making horror out of things which just aren't scary. That's when you know you've nailed it. That is great, staggering stuff. So I love this first image. I think this is Junji Ito all over, and Junji Ito is a master. If you don't know who he is. So, and yeah, it goes further, obviously, there's more. This is the figure that they're talking about. I'll move my big dumb face out of the way a little bit. So kind of action adventure. You can see there's the action adventure sort of vibe there. Samurai sword, I guess, katana, either or. But still a very active city by the looks of it, because there's a plane going overhead. But it, like, great, like almost watercolor, isn't it? So beautifully made. In terms of concept art, it's great. This, super good. Now this sort of goes hand in hand with the previous or further concept art we're going to have a look at in a minute. So if I push this down a little bit, you can see this creature's almost coming out of this corpse, which goes into this here. Look, so it's almost like this sort of chain of events that occur. But how good is that? Like, how good is that? Isn't that epic? Like, I love this stuff. This stuff's so good. Yeah. It's just bizarre, but so very well done. So very well done. We've got this one here. Lots of figures in the background. But this monster coming out, this central figure. And then this one here in the background, just sort of there, but also maybe hanging up as well. But it's great. Again, just looks great. And then like a dustbin, like a box demon. But again, Junji Ito, right? You know, make something terrifying out of things which generally aren't terrifying. You know, you're just walking around. You won't expect a box to suddenly jump out at you, would you? So this is good. It's great stuff. This creature here, I mean, this is Japanese all over, isn't it, really? Look at that. It's just so strange. So strange. Sort of sinewy muscle all along here. Beautiful work. Again, I love concept art. When I've, you know, made my movies and things, concept art's like the funnest part of it all. Just watching the worlds get realised. And this is very almost Lovecraftian-esque, you know, these sort of weird corpse things, tentacle-based monsters. It's great. It's absolutely brilliant. So good. You're never going to mistake this not for being Japanese, are you? Like, it's absolutely Japanese through and through. I love Japanese horror. They make some of the absolute best horror in the industry. And again, with games as well. Now, again, here we go to the actual interview itself, right? So, speaking about the chief influences on the monstrous designs in the game overall, Toyama revealed that death game, comics, and day-to-day life have had a significant impact on the title's creatures and vibe. I often read comics as a form of entertainment. Recently, you see a trend for death game type of content. These works tend to add entertainment to somewhat brutal worlds, so I naturally took that approach. The view I have of horror is the everyday life being shaken. Junji Ito. Rather than just showing scary things, it should question our position and make us challenge the fact that we're living peacefully. Again, just weird things around you that shouldn't be horrifying, but yet are. And again, it's Junji Ito through and through. Japanese death game comics recently gained more Western attention due to the release of Netflix Alice in Borderland. I actually haven't had a chance to get into that, to be honest, because it's dubbed. I don't like dubbed stuff. An adaptation of the manga of the same name, in which characters are seemingly transported to an alternate Tokyo and forced to participate in deadly challenges. Now, he continues further and says, discussing what other elements Boca Game Studio was looking to include in its first game, Toyama insisted that he wanted fans to feel exhilarated despite the horror-driven aesthetic and narrative that the team would employ. I'm coming back to my roots, for example, towards horror. However, rather than something deeply rooted into horror, I want to keep an entertainment note. While keeping elements from horror, I want players to feel exhilarated when playing the game. So I think that sings more towards the action element as well. And the sort of adventure part of it all. I think it's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be great. I genuinely think this is gonna be cool. Yeah, I've got lots of hope for this. What do you guys think of this? Do you think it looks good? Looks bad? I'm not sure anyone can look at this and say it looks bad. It looks really, really cool. And again, pedigree, Silent Hill, epic. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. If you're new here, please do hit subscribe. You can stay up to date on the world of pop culture, movie news, and sometimes game stuff like this by hitting the bell notification icon. Thanks so much. Take care. Right, welcome